projects can move along quicker than what they do currently.
Right. And that goes to the point of tenure as well that Simon was speaking of, which is absolutely right. And Madam, from your perspective.
So I think as living sector improves, the local tourism and the cultural market is sure to grow rapidly. So I think a lot of scarce resource give us great confidence in investing in the Africa cultural tourism market.
Absolutely, because that is such a huge part of the continent's opportunity. It's the culture, it's not only the wildlife, it's not only the industry, it's important. So when we look at it, we have immediately 12 quick wins. What could we do to unlock the continent? Focus on culture, regulatory environment, fundamental responsibility, which links very much to having a regional destination organization that's going to look at it. Looking at human capital development, making sure we build it, bring it back to youth, have air connectivity, have all these principles in place, make sure we have the visas going, open up to all markets, bring the youth in, make them a part of it, and importantly, as was said, make the industry exciting. Give it a reputation where people want to be in it, and sadly there's so much competition, we have people waiting, rather than us waiting for them to come in. And very much again, looking at data, looking at technology, maximizing how we can scale up our intelligence to scale up our impact. All of these together, these are the quick wins. So my next question to everyone then is, how do we make sure when public and private sector work together? I want to focus not on why it doesn't work. Based on your experience from either the public sector side or the private sector side, what would you do to make it work with public and private sector? However, there's a twist. Simon, I am now making you an Honourable Minister of Tourism. So anyone in the private sector is now a Minister of Tourism. Anyone in the public sector is now a CEO. Does that make sense? So Honourable Minister DeLille, you are now the CEO of Cullinan, as an example. You know the frustrations of working with the public sector. What would you do as a CEO to make public-private sector relationships work more effectively? And you can't say that you would appoint Michael as your co-CEO. That doesn't work.
I was about to say that, the first thing I would improve Michael's performance. Well, for me it is who leads the project. My preference is that where there's public-private partnership, it must be led by the private sector. Government can own the project, but it must be led by the private sector.
Brilliant. That's a really interesting point. And you've always been very good on where your hands are off. Tell me what you've always been very clear. Tell me what I can do to help, but don't tell government.